And one last thing, I love this bag here full of the things that she's clipped. That indicates that she's someone who tends for a garden.
Yes.
And it's just a small gesture that really works, isn't it? I think the only thing I might improve the picture by doing is by having her hand actually on the fence.
Because then she feels more proprietorial about her property and you feel a more sense of ownership. And then that link to the house might have been stronger.
Lucinda's final image is from the Hackney assignment.
Oh, Hackney was, I think, the biggest challenge of the week. I felt like such an outsider. I really tried to talk to people, but I found it really difficult.
So are you telling us that you're not happy with this photograph? Did you panic out of interest?
Well, I did panic, but then Joy came, and Joy said, just relax and try something different. And then I got this shot, and in amongst all the sort of chaos, it was sort of a quiet moment. I've surprised myself with this shot.
But it doesn't work visually because we don't know really quite what it's about. If it is her face, and I like her expression in the mirror there, I think you should have come in closer to that. If it's her hands, which are in itself fascinating with the nails and all the jewellery, you could have done a close-up on that. So we really feel your indecision as to what this picture's about.
Coming up, Martin does some straight talking.
He just sort of lost his nerve here, and therefore it hasn't really pulled it off at all.
And two photographers failed to make the grade.
So it's with great regret that we have to let you go tonight.
It's the end of the second week of a unique photographic competition, and the judges must now decide which two photographers will go through to the final. If you want to see what picture this judge has thought of some of the submissions this week, go to channel4.com/picturethis.
It's not at all clear to me who we're going to go with and who we're going to lose.
The panel are joined by Joy to discuss the photographers. They've been allowed to provide a folio of extra images from this week that didn't make the exhibition. The judges are confused by Aaron's picture selection and want to see more of his work.
Do we buy this line about this whole business of having the two pictures in? Is he just trying to squeeze more pictures in because of his insecurity?
I think that might be it, because really the single images here are much stronger. Why did he not go for these?
Well, there's no question this single picture here, straight members parking area. Well, this is a cracker, isn't it?
Yes, exactly.
Wonderful.
Great composition.
The colour, look at the formal. I mean, it's a great image.
So, Alex, you've always been Aaron's biggest supporter. Where do you feel on him now, having seen the work from today?
I'm just surprised at him. Why on earth he didn't pick this photo himself?
So we have a problem here with his editing skills. He hasn't believed in the strategy that he wanted to employ, which is this notion of putting the intervention poster in, and he just sort of lost his nerve here, and therefore it hasn't really pulled it off at all. I mean, I really think this photo is the best picture, but the thing that's missing, really, is some kind of another level of information about what's going on in the club, the emotion behind the scene, the exhaustion, the heat. So we're only seeing it on one level, and she's really just applied it and made it into more portraits rather than a documentary.
I don't think so. I think that this image here shows you the exhaustion, something off kilter.
Don't you think, Joy, this shows quite an eye?
I think this project in particular marked a turning point for Liz. It was the first time she realised how to engage with people to get the story that she wanted.
So now let's move on to Ed.
I'm disappointed. I still think he's nowhere near out of his safety zone. This is a standard set of photographs.
No, I take the point, but I think, he has delivered at the assignment that we gave him, and you must give some credit for that. The job of the photographer is to deliver the 3 photos that tell us something about the event they've been to, and in that sense he has succeeded.
I do think that Ed has, on occasion, especially today, shown the mark of inspiration, and I think that he should go forward.
So, on to our last photographer, Lucinda.
I think that she's definitely made the right edit, and this is by far the strongest photograph, and the way that she talked about it, I think was really compelling, and it certainly works for me.
I think 2 projects out of 3 really worked very well, but in a sense there was a certain difficulty that she had with the nail place, so we have to bear that in mind as well.
The problem with this assignment for Lucinda was that the situation changed from what she was expecting, and she didn't really have another plan.
Then she should have changed tack at that moment and tried something very different.
I think so.
The photographers return to hear if they have a future in the competition.
We have now finally made a decision.
Yeah, it's been an incredibly long, passionate debate. We've disagreed with each other a fair bit, and I think you all know how much of an opportunity this is. So it is with great pleasure that I'm going to say, Lucinda, you're in.
Thank you.
You've been way out of your comfort zone, and we all thought that you've actually turned that to your advantage. I think just the sheer pleasure that you've experienced comes through in your work.
Yeah, thank you.
Aaron, you have been extraordinary. I can't say how much. I hope this has been a really positive experience for you. At the moment, we're all worried with you that your editing is diabolically bad. You really need to sort that out, and then you really could have an amazing future. And this is a tough bit.
Liz, you're in.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I think it's the freshness of your vision that we really appreciated. The fact that you went to these projects with just gusto and sort of went into it open-ended and really tried things out, and I think that really paid off.
Thank you.
So that means, Eb, we're going to have to let you go. This is very tough for us to make this decision because we've really appreciated some of the work that you've done. So it's with great regret that we have to let you go tonight.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
Celebration.
Documentary is what I do, and I think I was judged on a different level than all the other photographers because of that. But at the same time, you know, that's fine. You know, I did what I do. I did it well. I didn't kind of undermine my own integrity. I kept it real, and yeah, I'm quite happy with the results I got.
I think the judges made the right choice by selecting Liz and Lucinda to go through to the final. I think they're both really strong photographers. I personally favour Lucinda, but Liz has some amazing talents as well.
This is unbelievable. Thank you so much.
Really, really pleased with you.
Yeah,
We've come a long way.
At times I've been really out of my depth, but at the same time I've done all right, so yeah, I really can't wait.
To be in the final two means the world to me.
Congratulations.
I'm really excited about doing the last week. I'm a little bit kind of scared as well.
Now just 2 remain to fight for the photographic opportunity of a lifetime. But first, they need to go head-to-head with their own personal projects.
3, 2, 1, go.
Lucinda gets a little help from her friends. Emotions run high for Liz.
Looking into that glass and remembering what it was like.
And the judges reveal the winner of Picture This.
The photographer that will work towards a book and an exhibition is...
If you'd like the chance to have photographs from your own personal projects critiqued by Picture This judges, go to channel4.com/picturethis to submit your work.